We were talking about this earlier. Did I get on the video log?
Okay, I think.
No, we were talking about it earlier.
Yo, so we are officially live.
About it being a cult.
It is Sunday. It is Thursday. It is Thursday night. Welcome back. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday. How's everything sound, Randy?
It sounds great. I know that for you guys, you're gonna probably want to pull the mic to you when whoever's gonna be talking. That way, we need to get a fourth mic now.
Yay.
That being said, you guys stretch us thin, guys. We just got this third mic working. We just got the third mic working, and now you guys want to put us back in the whole loop of starting with one mic.
We were struggling for a bit.
Yes, but we got our guest, Justin Morning and Christian. You guys remember Christian from the last podcast? Them boys.
We're back.
It was so good. He had hit it again.
Pull it when you speak.
We're back.
So, yeah, I know y'all know Christian. Justin, you want to introduce yourself real quick just to say what's up?
Yeah, sure. I'm from New Jersey, but I moved to Florida like 3-4 years ago. I've, on my own path.
Get closer to the mic.
Closer to the mic.
You can handle that bitch any way you want.
Handle it like it's your dick, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
handle it like it's your dick, bro.
New Jersey.
Handle it like it's your dick, bro.
Like you want to be right here, big dog.
I did summer sales for a while,
There you
3
go.
years. Learned a lot from that. Still on my path though. Right now working for life insurance, but that's about it. I like to work out, into fitness, conspiracy theories, anything really.
So you were doing sales with Homeboy right here as well, and I kind of want to get your side on that. Honestly, I know we've already talked about sales and everything like that, but I feel like I haven't fully gotten like your take on it.
Yeah, I mean, door to door is a good experience. Definitely a good experience. You learn a lot. Tough work because you got to go out there every day, work 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. But I don't know. That's about it for me. Like just the experience. Really.
It's hardened you, huh?
Yeah.
It definitely has hardened.
Definitely a struggle.
Mr. Lyme disease.
Yo, hey man, don't be afraid to handle it like it's your dick, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
It's your
You want to be like right there.
I just don't want to like break it or anything.
Oh no,
it's not gonna break. What might happen though?
Good.
What might happen though is gonna fall. It's gonna loosen up.
It won't fall out. I tightened that motherfucker.
Nice.
So you can. I'm
We're
telling you.
tight. We're tight. We're good.
There you go.
So don't be afraid to handle it like it's your dick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Play with it like your dick. You know what I'm saying?
You said that enough.
I don't
I'll
know
stop.
about all that.
I'll stop. But Justin, one of the funniest things when you talked to us, after the podcast, after when Christian was on it, one of the funniest things you said is like, rich guys are usually the cool ones. It's usually the rich ones.
Door to door.
Or just in general, you said they're from your experience.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely cool. Just probably because they're chilling. They're rich. They got the Range Rover, the hot wife. They're chilling. So when they see a door to door guy, they probably respect it.
It's the woman that usually
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, spoiled.
That's crazy. And you guys talk more about sales. Y'all some cool houses. Do y'all meet any celebrities?
I didn't meet any celebrities, but I know people that have, like Steve Carell, basketball players.
Oh, he's good.
I don't know.
Wait. You haven't met any though?
I haven't. No.
Oh, Christian, have you?
No.
Yeah, I knocked on this guy's door, right? And he's big and super strong, and he shook my hand. I felt like it was going to break. Like, it's big, dude. I saw a bunch of trophies inside the house, and I was like, you ever play football? And he laughed, and he was like, yeah. But it ended up, he was Scott. It's like Zolak or Zodiac. I think it's Zolak. But he has his own TV show.
Oh, that's
like
nice.
for ESPN, his own talk show.
What was his name?
But he used to be a football player. Scott, I think it's Zolak. Z-O-L-A-K.
I haven't heard of him.
Zio. Oh, Zolak. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Well, it
Zolak.
makes sense. He used to, yeah, it's
Yeah.
super guy. Was skeptical. He was white, right?
Yeah, he was just so like, hello, yep. I was trying to sell him pest control,
straight
so
up,
I was
huh?
like, yeah, hey. He was like, nope.
He's straight up. Get out.
Bro, I met Chris Paul. Real talk. Basketball player, Chris Paul.
Paul?
I used to work my previous department. Well, when I first got hired here, the company I have now, we did a service where we actually talked to clients face to face virtually, and I'm trying to be vague. So, but I actually met Chris Paul, and he's cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually had like I was starstruck. I was like, holy fuck! I was like, it's weird. I don't know why. They're just people, essentially, like successful people, talented people, but it's just people. And I still was like awestruck. Like, holy crap! I also met celebrities. I met Ray Shremmerd River. I met them.
Oh, okay.
That was in Miami.
That was in Miami. I met them.
At a party or something, or
They were just driving by at South Beach. They were just
okay.
driving by, yeah. And like, I mean, I didn't meet them. I saw them.
Yeah,
I
I just saw him driving by.
I have a picture with Slim Jimmy. Though.
Oh, cool.
I was like pulling up, like it was pretty dope actually. Just people, but I guess it's like we get awestruck. I guess.
Yeah. I one time met Steph Curry in West Palm Beach.
What?
I was like 15, I think.
Wow.
But there's an outdoor place called City Place, and I was like out there at the mall with my friends, and I heard someone, they're like, yeah, Steph Curry's at Panera. It's like, what do you mean Panera? There's Panera right there. So I went in and I saw him. He was with his little daughter. She was like 4 or 5. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's Steph Curry. Like,
Did you approach him?
no, because I could understand he was at a table.
Good
and I
man.
was like, I'm not gonna like
Good man.
disrespect.
Because there's some people who don't give a fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm like-
Some people
they
who
feel
just really do
entitled.
not give a
Daughter,
fuck.
I'm not gonna be that guy.
But that was before he was like a megastar.
Like, it's a regular person.
It doesn't matter, though.
But
How long
that
ago was that?
it was 15.
that was like 2015, maybe.
That was before. Well, actually, no. He's
5 years ago. He was. Well, no, he won the.
No, he was like-
championship in 2016.
yeah. No, actually,
Yeah,
that was
he
like
was
recent.
that
Yeah.
was like that was pretty
That was when it
recent.
was-
Yeah,
When he's like-
he was up there.
Like his
Yeah,
peak,
time's
not
flying.
peak.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot he was like top of the world, like 2015, 2016.
King.
Yeah, that's dope though. Have you met any celebrities?
Fuck no.
No, you never seen any celebrities live.
The closest celebrity I've ever seen is Travis Scott, and that was at one concert. I went
Yeah,
to.
that's true. That's a
it.
concert.
He's
but,
pretty
like-
close, to be honest, dog.
But outside of like anything else, you never really.
No, I don't really
What
care
was he
to
doing?
meet
Just kind of
celebrities.
like chilling there, or what?
No, it was a
No, it was a
concert.
concert.
It's a concert.
Concert.
Oh, okay. He was playing.
Yeah, he was playing. Yeah, we actually got like pretty close upfront seats, to be honest.
we didn't get the general admission, which is like, like on the floor. We were on the like seats. That was a concert though, but you never see anyone like outside. No.
I don't care to see any of them either, honestly.
You probably when you see one, you're like, holy crap! Like I don't know. It's I thought it was like whatever, but when I saw him, like, holy.
I know they're just
crap.
I feel
regular
like it'd be
people.
cool to see like an actor.
Actor.
Actor would be cool.
I feel like there's a few people that I'd be like
A-list
glad
actor,
to see.
like Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
There's nah.
You want to?
Nah, I really don't care. He's posting bullshit on Instagram now.
But Leo's classic, man. I mean, he's one of the greatest actors.
Yo,
That's fine, dog.
he also, Leo.
He be on some bullshit outside of acting, dog.
What do you mean?
Instagram's ass, dog.
His Instagram.
He probably doesn't care about Instagram.
I
Honestly,
haven't seen his
I mean, either. Some
So I don't know. Maybe it would change my opinion about him.
some actors have
But
ass Instagram. Like some famous people have
Yeah.
ass Instagram. They,
They
don't
just-
really.
0 posts.
that's why they need to get managers. A lot of them do that.
I don't think they
Manage
need
their
it.
Instagram.
No, but Leo's an environmentalist, man.
That's not a bad thing though.
Oh, so speaking of that topic,
Huh?
Justin and I, were working, and we were thinking about vegans. So we were on the subject of veganism, and we were wondering if it's like could be compared to a cult because they have some crazy like, you can't touch meat, you can't eat it, you can't let them die.
I think it's more than meat. It's like anything to do with
like
animals.
I understand if it's healthy, but what's
How would you categorize a cult? Like, how would you define it? Like.
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm wondering.
that's a damn good question right there.
well
Like, what are
Like the
characteristics?
KKK?
characteristics? Okay, I'll
Pull
say.
up.
KK.
Pull up a
One,
You can look that up too.
yeah, look up the definition of a cult. Because there's
I wanna-
like set rules.
I wanna
there's,
hear
like,
what
set
he
things.
says.
Yeah, I want to hear
And
what
if
you're
you don't,
saying.
if you don't
They
follow
might not
them,
be,
you
like,
get kicked
defined,
out.
yeah.
You
Wait,
know?
I want to
You
see what
can't be
you.
considered it.
I want to see what you think a cult is.
Because I honestly am probably gonna have a different opinion of what a cult is. Actually, I'm not gonna read it until you say yours.
Say manipulation. Yeah.
Is it part of a cult?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What else?
Control.
So
There's
how does
always
it?
some sort of
Alright,
control in the
try-
person's life or what they're doing.
Try to find a cult with like a
A broad spectrum.
Textbook definition.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Maybe
go-
like
go
a
shoot.
group of people with the same views, same goals, and they like think they're the best. Anybody else outside the group is like fuck them or something. And then
I agree with that.
just like very strict. You can get kicked out of a cult maybe. I don't know, but it's hard to define it, you know.
So let's go.
All right, what is it? What's the answer?
Okay, so it's multiple. A system of religious veneration and devotion directed toward a particular figure or object.
Oh.
That's more like religious cults. Well, they all seem to be kind of religious related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a religion.
A
So you'd have to define religion.
Is veganism a religion though?
Yeah, you'd have to go to religion.
I don't think it would fall under then.
or this one's more like more vague. Not more vague, more a relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practices regarding by others as strange or sinister.
Interesting.
I think it's strange and sinister that you don't want me and you're not okay with me eating meat.
I think.
Well, they believe like it's bad.
I think it's sinister that they like that vegan burger. So that's just gross, dude.
It does.
But
taste like
let's
ass,
see what
dog.
Justin has to say because he was actually a vegan for a time.
I think in the vegan community, they definitely like try to push like it's very strict. Like there was a vegan who his name's John Venus. He's a bodybuilder, and every vegan YouTube channel got on his case because he tried out eating eggs. He had like a carton of eggs, ate like 3 or 6 eggs.
That boy went in.
Yeah, just because he wanted to see if he felt better because he wasn't feeling good. And then everybody was slandering him, trying to say he wasn't a vegan. So I think it kind of is like a cult, except for it's not like they don't like meet up or anything, but there's no real like
vegan meetings.
You know, but they definitely like are strict. Like if you eat like meat once, then you're not a vegan.
You're not a
anymore.
true vegan,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Dang, you're banned for
And
life.
you're like selfish. Selfish.
But besides
A
like
killer, a murderer.
But hold up. What about the natural just flow of nature? There's lions that have to eat, deer, and then, it's
They'll
a
call 'em
cycle. You have
animals.
to have that. But why are they able to do it? That's all they do.
which
I understand their society and stuff, but that's just how nature always has been.
yeah, which is weird because they like cherry pick. At least from my scene, they cherry pick like nature, like examples in nature to kind of go with their point. Like they're one of the things they say is like humans are the only
Because they can choose what they can eat. We can eat vegetables. Because I know bears are omnivores and they can eat berries, but all that's going to help them get through winter is that big deer. They can choose and pick.
What's their
They'd
justification?
rather eat berries.
What's their justification?
I
What do they use?
But that's the bear's decision.
What have you heard that they use?
Oh, I was gonna say they like this guy bears and berries. I was
I mean, I'm just saying that's meat versus.
But it's
can do both.
again it's all in nutrition values what we got to think about
Yeah,
because
that too.
again
So,
what
I
were
was
you
referring.
saying?
Okay, so one of the examples is they're like one of the things I heard was humans are the only mammals that actually consume milk from a different animal.
Oh yeah, that shit's bad.
That's bad.
Definitely.
You're saying milk's bad?
Yeah, 100.
Why?
At least for me.
Wait.
the
Unless you're
statistic-
lactose.
Like over 50% of Americans are lactose intolerant in some way without even knowing it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can fact check me on that. I'm pretty sure it was up there. But
I think you're right.
I was
something like that.
allergic to milk when I was younger, and like now, if I have a lot of it, it just messes me up.
Okay,
Get migraines and.
But that's because he's lactose intolerant.
that's because you're lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Your body has a
I
natural
know,
like.
but I don't
I
have
don't care
the
for
allergy
milk.
anymore. I got tested for it again. The allergy's
Do you
gone,
get acne
but I
from
just
it?
feel bad. Yeah,
You do?
Well, you're
acne
lactose
or-
intolerant.
face
Is
feels
that what
like.
that does?
So you're lactose intolerant. There's like levels to it.
But I haven't. But I'm not.
I'm confused.
By a doctor, technically, I'm not lactose intolerant.
No.
Or I don't have an allergy anymore.
Bro, I have a degree in bro science, dude, and I think you're
Bro
lactose
science?
intolerant. I think you're lactose intolerant. have a PhD in lacto. I
Maybe.
have a PhD in
Maybe.
Bro science.
bro science.
I'm just saying, like, overall, I feel better without dairy.
Oh, okay. Because you're lactose intolerant.
'Cause it's- but it's not just that. It's the way milk is. It's processed. A lot of it.
Is your argument, Jesus, that just like you can be allergic to like nuts or anything like that, you can be allergic to dairy?
Yeah. Yes. You can
It's
be
not like I'm allergic to milk. It's like certain type of milk. Like, I mean, like, there's a certain type of milk that comes out of a cow that isn't in regular milk. It's like this certain part that they manufacture and take out of it in order to sell. But the real, it's like
whey protein or something.
no, it's not whey. It's like I don't know. You have to look it up. But
But you're lactose
essentially-
intolerant.
But essentially, that is what makes people not allergic. Like, that's not something that people are allergic to.
So are you talking about like a more stripped, like the non-stripped down version of milk,
Yes, it's like the healthier
Non-processed.
milk for you. Yeah,
Skim?
exactly.
like straight
It's
from the
not
cow?
Yeah,
Man, you better
like
find.
cleaned up and stuff. But
You
I
better
mean,
find
like,
some cow titties,
without it
man,
being
'cause
processed,
good luck.
without like that.
Because
part.
I'm about to say, because I think when they milk it, it's like almost like red when they.
I'm gonna
like,
look it up
blend.
right now.
Fact check me, but you're
No, I think it. I think even after it's milk, I think it does go through a regular filtering process. I know because we did that shit back in Cuba.
so you're lactose intolerant, right?
God dang. I don't.
I'm not.
So are you saying that you are allergic to the products they used to dilute the milk?
Yes,
Boom.
you got it.
I figured it out. He's not lactose intolerant.
So you're
But
saying
wait,
you can-
do you have
I'm
a
not
problem with eating
allergic
cheese?
to milk. It's just like.
So
it's
what
not
about
good.
cheese?
It's bad.
It's not just you can eat cheese. Yeah,
Cheese.
can you eat cheese?
Yeah, but if I eat a lot of it,
You're lactose intolerant.
then like stuff happens. But it's not because of the milk.
No, when you're lactose intolerant, you're not allergic to milk. You're allergic to like those
Lactose.
dairy products.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
It's just you're a troll, man. Why you trolling
Bro,
us, man?
I remember reading an article about it.
Shit, so not an expert, dog. I'm an expert too, so.
Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Why you look it up? Do you guys know Jake Paul's fine today?
Oh yeah, I
Is
saw
that
that.
today?
Yeah, it's today, dude.
I think he's gonna win.
I don't know, dude.
I want to see him win.
I don't see. Wow, you like the Paul brothers,
I like their cockiness. I do. Yeah. I think it's funny. It's entertaining.
right? I like.
Yeah.
Okay, I like people being
And they're
cocky.
joking around. They're not being like dead ass serious. They know it pisses people off, you know, and they probably laugh at it themselves, you know.
Yeah, it's, I like a little cocky in my
Conor
people. You know what I'm
McGregor.
saying?
Everybody does.
A lot of people don't though. No, a lot of
Floyd
people
Mayweather.
don't. A lot of people
Oh,
don't.
yeah, you're
I'm
right.
not. I'm not.
Haters.
Yeah, I'm not entertained by Jake Paul.
Somewhere. I'm not much about cocky.
But I like Connor.
Yeah. Do you know he made a song, Jake Paul?
He
I
made
believe it.
multiple songs. I believe it.
Dude. These guys are trying to do whatever they can. Honestly,
Anything. Yeah.
And they know it'll bring numbers. It's like why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Really, like they can branch out into any industry that they want, and that's a source of income.
For the
Yeah.
wording.
Like these motherfuckers are smart. Like that, I can't negate that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's just because they're shameless.
Yeah, they don't give a
Has
fuck.
I think
something to
that's
do
what
with
it
the
is.
cells.
I mean, they really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, they got fucking money, so they'll eventually change. I mean, they'll grow up.
Yeah, I like a cocky person. I guess because I'm also pretty cocky.
Like Connor.
Did you guys
Grew
talk
up.
about that fight yet?
Which fight?
Okay, I
Conor
found,
McGregor?
Yeah, we did. We
You
talked
did?
about how it was rigged. Nah, I'm joking. I don't think it was rigged. I don't think it was rigged.
I found the answer to our milk problem.
Okay,
I found
lactose problem.
Okay, it has to do with the enzyme. There's not an enzyme that helps digest it properly in humans. So regular processed, our bodies don't digest it as well because it doesn't have that enzyme that only comes from the raw source. According to kineticfitness.com.
What sources?
Kinetic.fitness.com.
What sources have they used?
ScienceDirect.com
What?
talks about it. That's your sources. The article's from that. Do you want the links? It is HTTP.
Bro, what is lactose, dude?
Lactose.
What is
It's a
lactose,
certain
dude?
enzyme inside of the milk.
Is that what it is?
It's
Oh.
a lactose enzyme.
So are you lactose intolerant or no?
No, not by a doctor. Just
I
I
don't know,
noticed
man.
my body. I feel like that.
He was tested. He's not lactose.
Yeah, I've like.
Are you-
they've done
who's questioning the
allergy
doctor
test
here?
For it. I went to a allergenist for it.
Who's questioning the
Like,
life? Who's
Trust me,
questioning?
it was like 5
questioning
years
the
of just
doctor,
doctor
man?
appointments.
Who's questioning the doctor? Even though medical malpractice is a very real thing. But all right. So you're not lactose intolerant,
Nope.
and Jake Paul is fighting today as well.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's
Is that your boy?
no.
Who's he fighting? Do you know?
Anderson Gibb. This is a British
I don't
YouTuber.
really like the pause.
Is he good?
Dude, no YouTuber's good at boxing.
Yeah.
But be honest with you.
Yeah.
Ain't no YouTubers get at boxing.
Is the
Probably
other guy a YouTuber?
they're both YouTubers.
Oh, okay.
This guy, I'm professional, dude. No, I'm joking. The only good YouTuber boxer is Vidal. It's KSI and Anderson.
Vitali.
Is KSI's and Anderson Gibbs trainer. That's because he literally was boxing before he became a YouTuber.
Mhm.
He only
Did you watch the Logan Paul fight?
I watched highlights. I wasn't entertained with the.
Yeah, it was pretty boring.
I heard his ass. Yeah.
I didn't watch it at all.
I did.
I didn't
it
watch
was
the highlights.
entertaining, like just because it was like pretty hyped up
Hype.
and a
Mm.
lot of people there, so it's kind of cool to watch.
That's the one thing that I can say about these two fights. I mean, I just started hearing about
Getting a
the
lot
new
of
one.
traction.
Yeah, but for Jake's fight, I just started getting some marketing just like maybe a week and a half ago. I feel like for Paul's fight or for Logan's
brother?
fight, for Logan's fight, it was like elongated. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
it created more traction.
100%.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. I think it was more hyped up because of two people, opposed because they both hyped it up. Like Ansi Gamm's like a
That
small
thing's so
YouTuber,
gnarly, dog.
a small YouTuber. Guy. I think it's whatever. I don't really care. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm doing this right here, you know. Instead of watching it.
We'll watch highlights.
Watch highlights,
Yeah.
but I feel like
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's cool, I guess. I like boxing, so
Take a
It
wild
brings
guess. Who
more
will
eyes.
win?
I think Anderson Gibbs will win. Cause when you're amateur, when you're amateur fighters, cause they're it's a pro fight, but they're amateurs.
Mhm.
They're amateurs. Like I think anyone can agree here. But when you're amateur and when you're fighting someone that like keeps moving forward, just keeps like pressuring you and stuff, it's hard to deal with unless you have like the experience. That's what Anderson Gibb does. He's not really, he has barely any technique. He just keeps moving forward, just keep throwing punches.
Mhm.
Hey, you remember our boxing matches?
Bro,
in the house?
I'll start you right
You think
now.
you can
dude.
beat me now?
Bro, I would.
I mean, I used to kick your ass back then.
Bro, you didn't do shit back then, and that was
Whatever.
me not.
Wait, whatever. I was landing
Spar.
so many
So
body
you guys should
shots.
spar.
Bro, I'll start you right now.
You're a lot.
You guys should
You're a
spar.
lot smaller now.
We got gloves.
You lost a lot of
We got
weight.
two pairs.
Yeah.
More mobile.
What about a wrestling match? You think you can beat me in wrestling now?
I have no. I beat you in wrestling. First of all, almost choked you out.
Oh
Remember?
dang!
Second time, yeah, but I was pretty drunk at that point.
You remember? I almost choked him out. You were like, Justin. You were telling him like, "Yo, tap out."
I wouldn't have tapped. I would have tapped.
You need to do it sober. You guys need to put on
Yeah,
the gloves.
it was for a party.
We all
I
need to
had a
shut the
party.
fuck up and put on the gloves.
Bro, I'm saying, I'm
I
be
have
honest.
gloves in my car.
We have
two pairs.
two pair of gloves right
Oh,
here.
do you?
Bro,
Oh,
I'll start
oh.
you right now, dude.
Oh. We'll do it right here. Let's go.
Bro,
No,
I will start you, dog. I'm
nobody's
telling you right
fighting.
now.
Nobody's fighting here. Not in this house.
Too much equipment.
We have a garage, dog.
No. Y'all can take that shit to the
Another
gym,
night.
man.
Another night.
Nah, y'all can take that shit to the gym.
But no, actually, speaking of boxing though, I actually want to get not
Are
boxing.
you still boxing?
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Every now and then.
I don't want to say training because I'm not training. I don't practice as much as I do. Well, I do every day
Mhm.
almost, but I was hard.
Yeah, you used to go hard.
I would really want to do a. I would really want to do a amateur fight though. Either I don't know boxing. It's too technical. Probably
You
MMA.
just gotta be careful with your head.
Yeah.
Because people get major problems. I met boxers and they have like the Tourette's from it.
You mean
You get brain damage.
You mean Alzheimer's?
And Alzheimer's, a bunch of stuff.
Is it Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's, not Tourette's. Tourette's is like where you have compulsive.
Yeah, I think Tourette's is when it comes
Or
randomly.
what's it called? Where you just shake your hand.
Oh,
shake?
Parkinson's. Parkinson's.
Parkinson's. Yeah.
What?
Could you
Percocet?
imagine?
Parkinson's.
Percocet.
I had a teacher
Percocet.
who had Parkinson's, and the whole time he would just be like this. I felt so bad for him because he was a history teacher, and it was so boring because he would stop like 45 seconds in, and we would like all be checking to see if he was still alive.
Oh
Because
shit.
he just wouldn't breathe. He'd be like, for 45 seconds in the middle of talking.
He would just stop talking.
Yeah, he would just freeze.
What the fuck?
He'd just be like shaking the whole time.
Jamie,
so
That man was allowed to teach.
Yeah, he's like a guidance counselor there. He still works there. Great shape, great guy. Mr.
Does he
Rawlings.
still phase out for
shout
45
out to
minutes?
You at Christian Heritage Academy. You're the G. I saw you like 3 weeks ago.
Hold on. Or does he phase out for 45 minutes sometimes?
No, not 45 minutes. 45 seconds.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, who the fuck's that still there?
That would be the best class ever. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
bro, Jamie Foxx, right? The dude from Back to the Future. He had to quit acting because of his Parkinson's. Percocet.
Jamie Foxx, isn't that the black guy?
Mm-hmm.
Is there another?
Wait.
Jamie Foxx?
Where's the guy from
Jamie Foxx who played Ray Charles or
Back to the Future?
The young guy. The young
Yeah, Back
Oh,
to the
really?
Future guy. What's his name? Dude, it's like Jamie Lee Foxx, something like that, right?
Artie.
Oh, maybe it is. Probably right.
No, but I know he had. Hold on.
He's got Parkinson's though.
Yeah, he had to retire because he had Parkinson's, dude. Real talk,
Dang.
that man was
That
shaking on
blows.
camera?
bro. No, because he couldn't act anymore. Fuck. Back to the Future. You
Why
know,
doesn't it just show? Are you on Google?
I'm on. Bro, who's the actors, dude? Why is it so hard to find? Oh, Michael J. Fox.
Pull up what he looks like.
Michael J. Fox.
You're close. I'll give you that.
Bro, A for effort, my guy.
You got the Fox part right.
You got the.
Megan
I got
Fox.
the J Fox right.
Was the guy white?
Yeah, he's wait.
Megan
You said
Fox?
Jamie
That's
Fox?
what happened to her.
This guy.
I've
Yeah,
never
what
seen it
happened to
before.
Megan Fox?
She fell out.
Her career is like over, right?
I don't know.
Nah, I would say over.
I heard people wouldn't work with her anymore.
She's still bad, right?
You're still,
Yeah,
you're
she's
still
bad.
very hot. You're still very hot.
So what happened to her?
She couldn't
I
act.
don't know. I think she was bad at the time, but now with today's standards, she doesn't mean it much. Like her face is gorgeous, but like body wise,
Dude, she still
she's
has
like a
a
7.
she still has a career, man.
I would rate her Megan Fox a 7.
I think she still has she can make money, no problem.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She
She's
ain't worried
a
about shit.
7.
Pull her up
She's
again.
Gucci, but she's a 7.
What's the 7, dude? Is that?
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, thank you. It's pretty hot.
She's an 8. She's an 8.
Let me see.
Because
Give,
5,
give,
back
us,
then-
give
five
us
is
some
average.
images.
Back
is
then in
average.
Transformers, I would have said.
Would
like
you guys
10.
say 5 is average?
She's really
Like
cute, dude.
1 to 10. You gotta put 5 as average.
5 is
no,
average.
I
Well,
think
5 is in the middle, so it has to be average.
No.
You can't say
That's a
an average-
median.
You can't say
Average.
an average girl is 6.
Average
It's a
is not a
5.
median, dog.
Yeah, average-
No, average is not
average
a
not
median.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not a
that's
median.
true.
It's not a median. So it would have to be either 6 or 7. Y'all
To be
could
honest,
debate
how
on
many
that
10s
one.
have you met in person? Like,
That's
would
true.
you say that you've
There's
met
more
like,
2s than there are 7s.
Let me tell you,
perfect 10s?
there's
in your opinion?
absolutely no such thing as a 10.
No, I'm
I
talking about
put
like
girls
looks.
at 10 sometimes just because you have to.
So
Not
wait, what
even
is a 10
just
to you
What
that.
does
guys?
change about them?
What is a 10 to you?
Basically, what does she need
Just-
to change? Could
Yeah,
she be
yeah.
any more beautiful? There can be
That would be,
different
like,
10s. I'm not
mind-blown.
saying she's perfect. She's just
And
10 out
like
of
you
10.
don't see any flawless she's flawless. Like,
There's no
you don't
such thing
see,
as flawless, though.
like facially, yeah.
Oh, are you
can't.
talking about
Body,
just
Body,
like the way he looks?
genetics, everything.
Oh, it just looks. Okay,
No,
yeah.
not just looks, smarts, personality. That's a 10. They're
There's-
hard to find, but they're out there. But they're
Damn,
just,
that sounds like an
genetically
angel,
superior.
dude. When
Okay.
when you say
They're
when
like
you
the
say 10, I
super
hear an
rich
angel.
families. Are
I
like
could-
What do
bred
you think,
from-
Jesus?
I can see that. I can see what you're saying. There's gonna be those outliers that everywhere. That
There's got to be some sort of standard for there to be a 10. Because then there's like, you could break it. It could be like 11.
okay.
Isn't that subjective though?
I don't know what you're saying now at this
It
point.
would be subjective.
You lost me, big
Yeah.
fella.
Because the way that I see it is like I want to be with somebody who is striving to be a 10. I don't think anybody can really be a 10.
Oh, yeah.
You can
I
always
think-
look better.
I think you could always be a 9.9 looking to be a 10. If you get what I'm saying. Like always
Yeah.
looking to improve.
There's always improvement, yeah.
Always looking to improve. Whether it's physically, mentally. That's just how I look at it. That's why I'm saying
You
like
just
what do
take
you
the
consider
standard.
a 10?
You just take the standard and go up 5 notches. Honestly.
But the standard's
Like,
not
if an
5.
average girl is 5,
No.
Whoa. Again,
I think
we-
average
we-
goes like 6, 7, 7.
That's
6
not
or 7.
average.
I said you could choose 6 or 7,
So you
whichever
think
you
the
want.
average girl is
Dude, have you been on
smashable? The average girl is fuckable.
How many girls do you swipe right on Tinder?
I don't have a Tinder. I'm in a
Never had
relationship.
Tinder. Okay, you're good. Anyone else?
Talk to my dog
Anyone
right
else?
here.
Okay, Jesus.
Bro, I'm not. No, how about this? How about this? I'm not gonna. Okay, Tinder
How many-
and Bumble.
I might
There's
swipe
more
like
girls
1
on
out of
Bumble.
50.
You think?
There's more finer females on Bumble, dude. I think.
I agree with that.
Right?
They're like, but they're
I've
actually
had better
looking for
success
stuff.
on Tinder.
All right, success
There's more
wise
hot
different.
girls on Tinder.
Because they have to hit you
No.
up, right? On Bumble?
Yeah.
The girls on
Bumble, yeah.
Bumble are like more real. They're like, I don't know. It's a
No,
different
dude.
people.
I seen finer females in Bumble compared to Tinder.
And they gotta message you first. Ooh.
That's like.
They're pre-qualified.
It changes the dynamics. Honestly, it does.
They're pre-qualified?
It does, dude. You got the lead now. This, I mean, no, it's not. Yeah, if they mess you, you got a lead, dude. You can close that.
Dude,
Basically.
Tinder and girls
Pretty
is
funny.
like sales. Honestly, you got your leads. You got your,
But Bumble is like that direct
Really?
lead
This is
because they got
ridiculous.
message you. That's not.
That's what I'm saying. She's pre-qualified.
Yeah, you got the lead. You ready to close, dog? If you close, it's easy to close as opposed to like Tinder, where you got
So-
a code.
So why isn't Bumble more popular than Tinder?
Because Tinder been around longer.
That makes
It's
sense.
like fact. Like, why isn't
more popular, I'd say.
yeah? Why is it like more? That's with anything.
It's just classic Tinder.
Tinder changed the game.
Everybody has one.
Tinder changed the game.
One
Yeah,
point.
even if it's not serious, just like seeing who's around.
Yeah.
type of thing.
Tinder changed the game.
Some
Like,
people use.
knowing
Check
the,
out
the
the
area.
city. Yeah.
I feel like Tinder made popular. It made these other apps popular. Honestly,
But no,
because before it was just you have to go to a website and then you work from a website. Now you can just do an app and just literally make it easy. Just swipe left or right. That's ridiculous. It's making speed on choice of attraction, dog.
Oh yeah.
That's
it's
how we're
also good
we're
for
stripped
business.
down. We're literally stripped down to our bare animal emotions, dog.
Oh yeah.
You are made to make a quick decision on if you like a female or not. It's
Yeah.
like 10 seconds, if that.
Yeah, for real. You're
But
just going right
also-
off beauty.
Is that fucking crazy to fucking think about, dude? We're fucking
But that's
animals,
if you're
dog.
on Tinder seriously, thinking about it like that. Like also, it could be used for business because I can tell.
Yes,
like
yes.
if there's a game, there'll be an influx of people
Dude,
from Georgia.
I hear females
That's
do
not
that all
business,
the
though.
time.
It's not
But
business.
you can know the geographic of the area that you're in, and if you're selling to a market at that age, and you know that whole age is going to be there.
Are you saying
Yeah, that-
Tinder can be used?
Yeah,
Yes.
as a business,
As in
asset,
marketing.
100%.
You
Oh, for
can.
females maybe.
You can pull the mic.
No,
big
for
dog.
anyone.
Guys
No,
do?
for
You
business.
can pull the mic,
For
big dog. I'm
business.
telling you, because
Okay.
it's barely capturing you. So
Okay.
you gotta like get it
You
close.
gotta
to
like kiss it.
I don't know about
Don't
kiss
touch
it.
it.
I don't know about kiss it, but you
Bro,
can be
you
like
got
right here.
you got deep throated, dog. You had
Deep
gag
throated.
it, dude. Yeah.
Hey man, what's going on, man?
Come on, Jesus, what's going on today?
I heard dicks too many times.
All right. Just like Euphoria, we saw so many dicks in Euphoria.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Don't watch the show, please. Do yourself a favor.
Just a quick little break it down. So there's no confusion in this room, dog. No hesitation, no confusion. This is a show called Euphoria. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Euphoria.
It sounds dope, doesn't it?
It's Drake produced it.
It sounds
Drake
dope,
pro-
right?
produced it.
But
It's
I'm
about drugs.
Yes.
gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This chick
But
show,
it
dude.
Got boys'
But it's a
attention.
chick show.
Second
like, girls
episode.
watch it, or it's just like there's babes.
My dude, listen to me.
Listen, homeboy.
Listen.
I'm listening, bro.
All right. It's a mature show. It's literally rated M for mature. Or TV
Like
TV
Spartacus, mature.
Game of
like
Thrones.
Game
Worse.
of Thrones.
Game of Thrones
Yeah.
because it's
Okay.
it's on HBO.
Okay, it's like soft porn.
All right, no. Listen to me, Linda. Listen. All right, that's not, no. All right, it's fine. You see some nudity.
Okay.
Episode 1, right? It's cool. It's nothing. I expected it. Some crazy stuff.
Right.
Some lefts and turns.
Okay.
Some crazy lefts. Some crazy turns. Some curveballs thrown at you.
Okay.
All right. Second episode though. The first minute you see about 20 dicks.
Damn.
20 different dicks, dog.
Yes.
All
I'm really
sizes.
into this show.
I haven't
Man,
watched it since then.
It was an overwhelming amount of dicks.
Okay, and then what happens at? Hopefully, you stopped it by episode 2.
Well, I saw a little bit more, but I didn't.
How
we
many
stopped.
more episodes?
We stopped.
Did you
Like-
make it?
It's like 8 episodes, right?
I was forced to watch 3 more episodes.
It's like 8
3
episodes,
more.
right?
Okay, what happened the next 3? You're
I don't
gonna
know,
stop
bro.
At 2?
It just kept getting weirder. I mean, to be completely honest, I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. There's this man in the family. He's an old man. He cheats on his wife.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's terrible.
but he also films the people, and I say people because it was also guys. and a lot of them were like kids. So it's like pedophilia too.
That's not cool.
And he films it, and they show that shit. It's fucking weird. They show that man strap on.
How
with
is
a
that
condom.
legal?
Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure they're no more.
What?
Is it legit kids?
No, I'm pretty sure they're all
they're
over 18
all
and
age
stuff.
actors. It's
Do you
just that
think
they're
they're trying to push pedophilia?
I don't-
Make
Whoa.
I don't
make
think
it
so.
legal?
I wouldn't say
I
all
don't
that.
think
Look at how
That's
look at how
another-
far we've gone.
No, I don't think that will never be accepted in
You don't think
in
so?
any society
No,
by
sir.
any means.
No,
That's
sir.
that's always been a taboo that has,
But in the
has been
70s,
so
that's
frowned
what they
upon.
thought gay, lesbian, that's what they thought it was.
Yeah,
on
but
the same
society's
level.
evolving, my guy, and this has become a standard. Like you'll get fucked up in prison if they hear that you're a pedophile. Like that shit is like real
Do
as
you think
fuck.
it's because the child doesn't know what they're doing? They're innocent. Like it's like kind of like
It's not
taking
pedophilia?
advantage of a little
Oh,
kid.
100%, dude.
Yeah,
100%.
Not right.
I think so. Yeah,
100%. And
Just kind of entertaining it.
yeah, they don't know better. I think it's
Yeah, they
definitely it's definitely the adult.
Because I didn't
that-
know. Come on, man. I was just chasing pussy at 17. Dog. Like I was a hound dog.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I was stripped down to my bare animal instincts, dog. I just wanted to bust. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
Like that's the mindset. It's like our hormones are especially all weird when we're like developing. It's like we really don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, we're going through a crazy ride, honestly. Puberty's a bitch. Let me tell you, my puberty was a bitch.
Were you a late
Why?
bloomer?
Huh? It was weird. I got my whole high school life was weird. Like in 9th and 10th grade, like I was a nerd. I wasn't a nerd. I was an introvert, right? Or is it extrovert? Extrovert is when
Introvert.
intro. Think about it.
Yeah, intro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about
Yes.
intro.
And so I was an introvert, and I didn't really speak to a lot of people until I started like working out. I think like that was in 10th grade. And that's when I started getting traction. Like people actually started noticing me. You know, I started going through the phase where I cared.
glowing up almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glowing up, and then I actually started caring what people thought of me.
Yeah.
And I obviously don't give a fuck anymore. But it was just I was going through this whole weird stage where like I actually rose to being so confident or cocky, if you would, that I knew that I was gonna get females. And it was just like that's all I was doing. Like
Did
it was
I
no
know
attraction.
you when this was going on?
No, you didn't.
No.
I think you met me
I knew
like
you, like, 2
through,
years ago,
You
right?
met me
1
through a
or 2.
period of it, to be honest. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I remember meeting you originally when you were younger.
yeah. It was like 3 years ago, like
Yeah,
17.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you met me through those days. Yeah,
I've heard some stories. Not gonna lie.
you're not to be said. It's all
Of course
dead.
not, Of course not.
I'm a different man now. But yeah, it was just
Praise Jesus.
that's what I'm saying. Like with the whole thing, you're going through 17. Like your hormones are fucking wild up. You know what I'm saying? All you want to do, especially if you're in an environment like that, all you want to do is like fucking have sex, dog. That's literally what I would say a primary goal in high school is for like guys.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
we agree to that?
Yeah,
like,
you
going through
get
the-
all
Yes,
the
yeah.
big
It's pushed on
system.
everybody. If you're like a virgin
Yeah,
in high
it's
school,
like-
it's like someone will point at
Exactly.
you and
It's like
say,
a play
you're a
role
virgin.
now. Like it's a
Oh, yeah.
play role. Like
Yeah.
it's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
So
like
I
it's
guess.
also
weird
that
if
it's also
you're-
that pressure.
If you're 18 and a virgin and a dude, people are like, "What the heck? You're weird."
I guess,
That's how
yeah. I guess
society is.
in a sense, I guess it's somewhat taboo. I mean, but
I
it's
have a
crazy
pretty funny
because
story of how I
it's
lost
pretty-
my virginity.
it's freaking crazy, dude. Because it actually starts like before high school, dude. You hear like of kids getting pregnant in fucking middle school, which is crazy to fucking think about.
Yeah, it's weird.
I knew a couple of kids.
Yeah. So.
Whoa, couple.
Oh yeah, dude. I know a couple
Not
kids
for
from,
me,
from
well,
middle school that
they were, like,
actually I
a few
knew
grades older.
one girl in middle school that was pregnant. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy as fuck. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, it happens. That's why they need to start sex education at like. 10
That doesn't help
this
though.
way.
I don't think it
It
helps.
doesn't help. No.
It doesn't help.
It's
People
just
don't take it
natural.
serious.
You learn from it. I don't know.
I mean, I think it would help a little bit if they're educated on it.
I mean,
They
the
would know, so there's not a baby. Like they know the cost of it. You know.
Yeah.
I think what the best people can do is give them that education, but that's not gonna help. You're right. I agree with you. A proponent to definitely do that. Give them that education early, but how much is it gonna help? Just make them aware.
Here's some quick
Aware of what
education,
they're- Aware of
kiddo,
what they're doing. You know.
Yeah.
for the kids in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just strap on whatever you're gonna do. I know you're going through some things. I know you got to work on them things. But just make sure you just use protection. You should be good. You know, you should be.
I'm a big proponent. I'm a big fan of survival of the fittest, dog. So at that point, I think they should make like all drugs legal.
Huh? I don't know. I
They
don't know if I say
should
that.
survival of the
I
fittest,
agree.
dude. Survival of the fittest.
But what about? Do you think like parents should be the ones that should be like telling their kids to watch out for these drugs?
They
That's,
have
like,
to.
their
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Why do you think it should be
Like,
illegal? Like what drugs?
Yeah, what drugs?
legal.
No, you. I thought you said you
You
want them to be illegal, right?
Just I mean, I anything but weed. I think because I think weed is honestly harmless.
What about like psychedelics?
Like shrooms.
I don't know, man. I don't know about psychedelics.
There's-
Is it because you haven't touched them before?
There's
Maybe. Or?
benefits.
No, no, not because of that.
There's benefits to it though.
There are, and
But
I
it can
think
mess
that,
with a person's head.
yes, I think in a if controlled, it's been used to like help people with like PTSD. Like I mean, come on, like it works as a medical substance. So I think it should be a medical substance, and if you want to make it recreational, like it would have to be, I don't know, like it have to.
Medical shrooms.
Yeah, no, because I mean, I feel like
That's legal in Denver.
I've had an experience that
Colorado.
changed my life, honestly.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it's gonna be it would have to be controlled somehow. Like I wouldn't agree with
If
it
it was
just
legal,
being.
it would be controlled, right?
It would have to be
it'd
super
pure,
controlled.
You know.
But I'm saying like it would have to be super controlled. Like where like I feel like you have to go to places to actually do this shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Because if you have it to like
get a
just
shaman almost.
yeah, exactly, like shaman. I feel like it would have to be that case, like or in an environment like that, because I feel like it would just become like an actual overuse of it, and I don't think they're meant to be overused. I think they're meant to be used for a purpose,
definitely.
like good purposes.
Yeah, I still think survival of the fittest, dude.
That boy don't care.
Everything, dog. No, dude, they'll get killed off. You know what I'm saying? Because of their own incompetence and their own, and then the people that don't do that stuff will be good, dude. Survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest.
No, man, you gotta sometimes you gotta teach people, man.
What was the who did survival of the fittest? What was his name, dude?
You be-
Pavlov, right?
You be okay with cocaine being legal?
Dude, survival of the fittest, dude.
Damn, dog. There's a lot of overdosage out there, man.
Survival of the fittest.
You savage, dog. You don't give a fuck, dog.
Survival of the fittest.
But then again, like I know
Darwinism.
family members who were trapped in that and they got out of it.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta understand that there are people
If they
who.
would have just overdosed and gotten to that point, then
You can pull the mic down.
I would. Then
You're
I,
good.
I like wouldn't be alive, where other people were.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think this subject is very sensitive because
Oh, yeah.
there are some people who are literally born into these kinds of situations.
Yeah, it's a serious.
And yes, you can get. I feel like you can get out of those situations, but it's super hard because
Yeah, it is.
you are a product of your environment, and your lifestyle compared to somebody who is born in, like, let's say, for example, a middle class family.
Yeah.
Is going to be completely different.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you could still, as a middle class person, you could still stray down to like the path of drugs. But I feel like if like that's literally what you experience as a child
Right.
and you grow up with it, like that's something that it's going to be more
You're not
prevalent in your
learning
life.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're consumed. A large part of it's consumed by middle class people and up. You know that, right?
Okay.
I don't think it's just like I don't think it's just broke people.
Not-
Okay.
no,
I
not
exactly.
just,
I just said that it. Even if they take it, I'm saying for everybody else, for the people who don't have the necessary income or are put in a situation where where they're born into a situation. That's all I'm saying. I'm talking about those people. Like I said, obviously rich people like definitely do drugs, like especially pills.
They probably do a lot more than
They definitely do.
because they have more access to it. They're and legal. They get like over the counter and stuff. Not over the counter.
They just pay the right money for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just worried about some other folks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Survival of the fittest though. Darwinism. That's
You're savage, dog.
I think that's always going on though. Survival of the fittest, even right now.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, it's going on at all times,
Yeah,
even if they're legal or not. Like people are still gonna do it.
but there's other good things about legalizing, not just the bad things. Cartels, drugs, drug rings, like stuff like that. That would almost be like if you legally buy it, why would you go all this trouble buying it illegally? That'd be done.
Yeah, a lot of that money would be flushed out.
Yes.
But another thing that's big, and I know this is kind of change of subject, but it's been recent in Jacksonville. There's been like a lot of sex trafficking stuff.
That's what I saw, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like with people literally like stalking people, and like Oakleaf Town Center, there was an incident the other night
Oh, really?
And there's like these two guys in a car, and they were watching this girl when she was outside at Panera. She got like sketched out, and then they like tried to follow her and stuff, and they managed to get to their car, did it fast, and their light was pushed in, and they didn't realize, so they got home, and that's what they do to tag them. So that way, like, they know, and then also, like, you have to stop and fix your mirror.
Right.
And then they get you.
Damn, bro, really?
So you gotta watch
Crazy,
out.
dude.
Like,
That's
you
scary
really gotta
thought.
watch out.
Bro, Oakleaf, dude.
Yeah, Oakleaf.
Oakleaf's a nice place, dude.
Oh yeah, I
It's a
used
nice
to be out
place.
there all the time.
Isn't that where you used to live?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I went to Oakleaf High School. I didn't really live in Oakleaf.
Oh, okay.
I was like, but yeah, I used to go to Oakleaf High School.
I saw a bear out there on a nature trail.
Like a big
Like
ass
an actual
bear
bear, yeah. At night, at like 10:30.
at night.
All I had was a
You
hunting knife.
you were at a trail at 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with the hunting knife, dude?
Stab it a couple of times.
That bear
If
will
it does,
fuck you
It will
up.
fuck me up, but at least I get him. And then my friend could have ran away.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm boy.
Well, ex, but
I like that.
yeah.
The boy is selfless man, dude.
You know what, man? Just when I say some stupid shit,
I was
dog.
ready. I was ready.
The boy,
Go, go, go.
the boy is selfless man, dude.
But there's also like panthers out here too. Like at Mayport. And
I don't think
they see them.
panther's a real word for it. You know that, right?
Cougars.
Yeah, I think panther's like just
They're
a made-
cougars,
a
I think?
made up
No,
name.
panthers. They're the Florida panther. They're native.
I
to
don't think
Florida.
panther is a real name for it. Honestly, no, I think so. Like I mean,
Florida
this year's.
panther. Look up Florida panther.
Okay, hold on.
You're trying to talk the scientific name,
Hmm.
baby.
I think. Are you saying panther is not a real animal?
It's not a real like
It's
word
really
for
like a mountain lion, but they're different. These ones are stockier and bigger. They're more tropical.
So what you're saying that this is just not a panther?
Oh, I think black panther's not real. It's not a real. Fucking term, dude.
Florida panther. They're like tan.
Hold on, panther.
Why don't you just
Or
look up Florida
bobcat.
panther?
Could be another name. I don't know.
I don't think it's a scientific word. What am I doing? Florida panther. No, I hear somewhere, dog. Like I said, all bro science, dog.
When I was younger, I was like really into
Oh,
nature
there you go.
it's a cougar.
and hunting.
Florida panther's a North American cougar. So
Cougar.
that's what it was. Something like that.
It's cougar.
Right.
Is that what the black panther
There's a
is?
lot
Just
of cougars down here.
It's just a. They definitely are. So is that what a black panther is? It's just a kind of
cougar?
a kind of cougar.
I think that's what. There's no such thing as a panther. I think panthers are cougars.
No,
Or-
it's a different class. It's a different
No,
species.
dude. Well, I'm saying right now, Florida panther is a cougar.
Yeah, it is
yeah,
a cougar.
Yeah, it's under the same family category, but they have different like
Okay.
branches.
So I'm
We'll
just
break it
trying to.
down.
I'm just
It's
trying
like
to figure
that.
out.
There's cougars in freaking North Colorado, but they're completely different. You know,
A leopard.
Leopard.
Panthera.
Florida panther. I don't think it's from that species of a cougar. I don't know. I thought they were more leopards types.
I think black panther is a cougar. Am I a leopard? Am I reading it wrong?
Dude, I have no.
Where are you basing your facts off of?
Wikipedia.
Just look up Florida panther.
I would look it
No,
up
we
for,
already-
for a
no,
fact.
That's a
Florida
cougar?
panther is a
Yeah,
cougar.
yeah, it's definitely a cougar. We're just trying to figure out if
The
the
Florida
black.
panther one.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
a cougar.
it is. It's a cougar. We're trying to figure out if a black panther, like if it's if it's also a cougar, just from a different. Because it
It
says
seems like it's a leopard.
So on the Florida one, it says that it's from a certain kind of place. Pull back up, Florida panther.
And we also have key deer. Very unique.
What?
Key deer.
What is
They're from
that?
the Florida Keys, South Florida. They're like super small deer.
Deer?
They
What-
get like the size of dogs.
What's it called again?
Key deer. Keydeer. Key deer. I've seen them before.
What's it called?
A key deer.
Key deer. I don't know what that is, dude.
Serious, look it up.
Puma.
There's also a type of palm tree. That's a type of cabbage.
How do you spell key
And
deer?
it's native to Florida. It's
K-E-Y?
called the cabbage palm, and you can eat them and make soup.
Oh, okay. Key
My
deer.
guy, you know your shit about Florida, huh?
Yeah, I was prepared.
My guy knows the wildlife out here.
I was like, if anything ever happened and I had to live on the wild, I looked it up.
You're a survivalist.
The boy is
Oh, yeah.
genius, dog. He's right. It's an endangered deer that lives in the Florida Keys.
Yep.
Key deer.
And
I'm
we
telling
also
you,
have
dog.
we also have crocodiles in Florida. Very rare.
I know that. I actually know that.
It's like
fact.
under 3,000.
For Los Florida, dog.
What else you know? No, this is the first time me learning this shit, dog. I'm telling you.
Oh, there's a I don't know the name of the weed. not like weed, like an actual weed from the ground. They grow up and they're sour. They're like these little sticks with grain, and you can eat them. And it's just like a sour candy.
It's indigenous to Florida.
Yeah, I used to eat them all the time. And there's berries, blackberries. So,
Jesus Christ. Yo, you should put that picture up there.
oh, God.
Bro, guys, you should.
Yeah, let's see.
what we're looking at.
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't anything serial, but hold on. Yeah, hold on. Oh, yeah.
Them key deer.
No, you did me dirty.
And
dog.
also,
No, not that one.
What the fuck?
Florida has every single type of venomous snake naturally now in Florida. Every.
Like on the actual.
In the Everglades, they're just flooded with them now.
Dance.
And down South Florida,
If what?
Miami.
That's a thumbnail.
Because of Katrina.
They have
that's
wait.
fucking crazy.
I was not listening to you. What do they have?
They have
Every venomous snake out there, like all of them, they're all in.
Bro,
Florida.
no. I think snake problem was actually before Katrina. It was actually because people were bringing them like these exotic
and
snakes.
they were releasing them too.
And
on
the
top of
wild.
that, but
There's-
also the center got destroyed.
They have all the
got
species, like all different species, like types of snakes.
cobras, black mambas.
What the fuck?
We have a lot of
big
snakes because
anacondas, pythons.
yes.
I mean,
all of
I knew there was a
Every
snake
snake.
issue.
Wow.
Every snake.
it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like they're not really indigenous to Florida. They were people were just bringing them and like releasing them in the
Brought
wild.
'em over, yeah.
Yeah, and effing up the ecosystem, in Florida. That's why we have a lot of them.
Pythons are really overgrown down there, and they pay you
Python.
like $300 to $500 per one.
So
that you
why we
hunt.
nuke that shit, dog?
Just think about going shotgun hunting down in the Everglades
Why
on a boat.
don't we nuke that
How
shit?
cool
dog?
that be?
I'm telling you, these snakes gonna overtake Florida, dog.
Yeah.
Once
Really?
dog, because I'm telling you, all this shit's gonna start flooding soon. Miami, that shit in the next
They're
10
gonna make a
years ain't gonna
movie.
be no more
It'll be a
Miami.
snake movie.
I'm telling you, it's a real issue in Miami. Like when it fucking in hurricane season, motherfuckers swim in that bitch and they'll have to go to the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
that bad.
Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Miami is gonna be underwater. Like it's gonna be Atlantis in like probably like the next 10 to 20
Just
years.
snakes everywhere.
They gonna get your ass.
Bro,
dog,
they're
I'm
gonna
telling you.
Snakes
Small,
and
dude.
sharks.
Snakes gonna take over this bitch.
Bro, these key deers are small. Like, they really are, dude. Holy
Yeah, I
crap.
was telling you.
They
They're
really
really
need some
tiny.
protein, man.
They're little babies.
But look how small.
they're
Look
the
how
biggest
small they
dog.
are.
Yeah. Look,
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
That's how big. That's like a full grown.
That's so cute, man.
That's so cute.
I just want to hunt them, man.
Only in the keys.
Yeah.
Key deer.
They're small as
Yep.
crap, dude. Let me put it up here.
Yeah, they're really cool.
They're so small, dude.
I want to have a pet one. It'd be
Oh,
awesome.
dog, you know what I need to do?
I want to see a
Name 'em
baby one,
Bambi.
dude. Look how small they are, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
That's
They're like goats.
that's like still small. Like I'm like a midget, dude. Oh, sorry. I
I
can't say
wonder
midget.
if they can get the Oh, you also know that the
Alright,
Florida government put out something in Florida saying don't flush your meth and coke down the toilet because they're having meth gators.
What is that?
Look up meth gators, Florida.
What the fuck is that?
Gators are meth. What does it
Like-
sound like?
Fed by people?
It gets into the sewage and released,
Oh god.
and it's like getting into.
Boy, gone.
That's so
Is
fucked
that
up,
real?
dude.
So
Boy,
there's
gone.
literally like meth gators.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So watch out for the alligators here.
Oh boy, it's gone.
But what's the
See, look,
difference?
police warn. Well, that one's Tennessee. Here's one in Florida.
Boy, lost.
What's the difference?
It's pretty much the same thing.
It's the same thing, dog.
Dude, that should be the fucking thumbnail, dog.
They're not real.
Damn, boy, spreading fake news, dog.
Oh
Fake
man.
news, man.
Can you
Cops warn. See.
can you imagine, dog?
I can't.
A gator on
Yeah,
drugs?
July
dog?
2019. There you go.
I can't, dude. Okay, crop sworn. Okay. Let's put this article.
In Florida, look. However, look.
However.
In a Facebook
Someone's got to
post?
read it.
Oh
Someone's got to
god.
read it.
Okay, hold on. Who narrates?
You do. Go ahead.
Heck no, I don't, bro. I hate the sound of my voice.
Randy's pretty good.
No,
Yeah,
man.
Randy.
You don't. I am not in the position to narrate nothing right now, man.
Okay, I'll read it.
There you go.
Um,
Take charge, brother.
okay.
Advertisement.
No.
Free coverage.
Okay, so we have yet to encounter any meth gators here in Florida.
Okay.
We never know. However, it looks like drugged up gators could pose a problem in Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh damn, it's a real issue in Tennessee.
Oh, I didn't even know they had gators there.
They're drugged up over there, man.
One investigator found during a drug bust prompted officials I can't read, dude, to issue tongue-in-cheek warning to residents: don't flush your drugs down the toilet because you may create a meth gator.
No, God, they're joking, dog. Is that really happening, dog?
I guess it's a joke because in a Facebook post over the weekend, the Laredo, Tennessee Police Department issued the warning over concerns that wildlife may ingest drugs and act wildly unusual. Folks, please don't flush your drugs, reads the post, which have the drug in syringes. Our sewer guys take great pride in releasing water that's cleaner than that is in the creek, but they're not really prepared for meth.
Could you imagine a gator just bites down on a meth syringe and just wallow?
Dude, that makes me think that he'll come alive like the fucking gator in
Simple
Batman
sharks.
in DC.
In St. John's.
I think it's just opposed to like don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kids.
True.
Especially not meth.
They've had enough methed up animals the past few weeks without our help.
This is not funny.
Do you think they go through withdrawals?
I don't think they become addicted to that shit, big dog. I'm pretty sure you'd have to have constant use. But I'm telling you, he's eating somebody that night.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna go to the meth munchies or whatever that is.
So they instead of disposing drugs down the toilet, the department asked residents to drop off drugs, prescription or non-prescription, at its office.
Just go and drop off drugs. Like,
Would you get arrested
I don't know.
if you had illegal drugs?
I'm just saying, if I had a bunch of illegal drugs, I'm not taking them to the police
Oh,
station.
you going to jail, Bucko?
That's hilarious.
You going to jail, Bucko?
This is definitely a joke.
No doubt about it. You going to jail, boy?
Come on. Yeah, I just came to drop off my meth.
Yeah. Hey, good luck
Can you throw
selling
this
that.
away from me? I didn't want any meth gators.
You're door to door. Good luck selling that, brother.
Bro, I feel like they would. I feel like they would be cool with like, don't arrest you, dude.
What?
I don't think they arrest you. No.
For carrying meth?
I mean, I could see if it was like a parent or something.
I don't suggest you try it.
I don't think they don't want you to be consuming that shit.
Okay, today I was driving on Southside Boulevard. I saw a 12-year-old on a bicycle smoking a cigarette crossing the street, just sitting there.
Did you ask him if he was 12?
It's just this really big, chubby kid. No, he was a kid. He was just smoking his cigarette.
Hey, maybe he's got one of them diseases, dog, where he just like stays young, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, what? He couldn't get any
I'm telling you,
jewels.
I'm telling you, people, these kids start young, man. Middle school, that's the time, dog.
Yeah.
So bad for their brain.
I'm telling you, it's a completely different environment than
Oh, yeah.
when it was back when we were in high school.
No, dude, they started. Wait, you said jewel or cigarette? I was completely.
When we,
Is it cigarette? Dude, that's always been around. Been around for a while.
no, but I'm talking about like
12-year-old.
middle schoolers.
Yes, it's been around
That's
for a
been
while.
around since like the 50s.
But like
Longer.
Dad
consistent.
going out to
Yes.
the grocery store, or the son goes out to the convenience store to get cigarettes for his dad. Kids would be smoking at like 10, 12, 14.
Okay,
Yes.
well, when was this?
Like
While ago,
50s,
50s,
60s.
In the 50s,
They
but-
made it illegal. That's when you had to have like ID.
And
That's what I'm
then,
saying.
but even then, there was heavy markets, heavy advertisements like in the 80s, 90s. You can look them up, dude. Of like these cartoons, these
I'm
cigarettes.
talking about nowadays, though.
It's always been a problem though.
Oh yeah, but it's become less prevalent. So now when you see a 12-year-old smoking a cigarette on a bicycle, you're like, "What the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
You're 12. You fucking yourself up. You're growing up." That's what I'm saying.
It was more a problem back then.
Absolutely, I agree.
When shit wasn't
I'm
regulated.
saying it's just like
when-
weird to see now, though. How many 12-year-olds do you see smoking a cigarette? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not too many.
They replaced it with Juul. That's why.
Well, you still have to be 21 now to buy a Juul, which is the same legal age as drinking.
There's this kid near my house, back at my old house that you know, Jesus.
Yeah.
And I'd always go on runs. So one day I was going on a run, and this kid's like 13 maybe. Yeah, I think he's like 13. But his name was AJ. He was always like the trouble kid in like the streets.
But
right?
that was cool as fuck.
When he came in, he was trying to he was like, "Hey, you trying to buy some weed?" So he's trying to get me to buy some weed. I'm like, no, what? And then he's following me. Then he pulls out a blunt wrap and just starts smoking a Black and Mild right there. And I'm like, dude, kid, get away from me. I don't want to be seen like with a 13-year-old smoking a Black and Mild and be
That's
like,
ridiculous.
yeah.
That's so fucking wild. I
Just
can't
like-
imagine that. I've always been so like anti-cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like I'll smoke a vape, but like I don't know why. I guess it's because of the smell. And
Yeah.
just
I don't know.
nasty as fuck.
Sometimes when I get really drunk, I'll smoke a Stogue. Just classic.
I've never
Stogie.
even tried it. I've never even smoked a cigarette. Like
But it's like once in a blue moon.
Aren't you 20?
Yeah, I can't get them anyways anymore.
yeah, he used to smoke when it used to be legal.
Yeah.
I like that. You know, Stogie is actually a cigar.
Yeah, but we've just... It's a bogey.
Okay.
Bogey.
Bogey.
But Stogie's
You ever had a
cigar?
cigar?
I'm not gonna lie, they look gangster, dog.
You ever had? No, you never smoked a cigar. You guys ever smoked a cigar?
Yeah, last week.
They
Cupid.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
look so gangster, dude. Oh, it's like okay, they look gangster
Well,
as
you
heck
just
though.
don't inhale it. It just sits in your mouth.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
No, I the first time I smoked, I actually inhaled it and I was like, "Fuck me, man." I was coughing city, dog. Fuck you.
Could you ever do tricks?
What? No, fuck no. I never got into that. I really didn't. I
I
never.
could blow a O like this big.
See,
to your face.
go ahead.
I'll try it. One second.
Come on, guy. Come on, guy.
Wait.
I don't think that vape. Yeah, not with that vape. Yeah.
Boy, Rusty, dog.
Don't get lightheaded on me.
Smoking cigars?
I don't love smoking cigars. There you go. You got it.
Oh, nice.
There you
This
go,
boy
bucko.
Airbender, dude. This boy Airbender, dude.
No, I don't love smoking cigars, but I liked it the one time that I tried it.
I don't get it.
And it wasn't even
I
a
don't
good
get
cigar
it, just
either.
'cause, like, if you're not going to
We're
inhale
gonna
it,
do
what's the point of it?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like chewing tobacco. You know what I'm saying? It's like that variation. It's like just a different variation of it and taking the actual tobacco itself. Because if you let it, it'll get you lightheaded as a motherfucker, even if you don't inhale it.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I made a mistake, dog. I started choking, and then I was like, man, I feel like I'm drunk. Like it was that bad because I didn't know how to smoke a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like it. It's a nice little flavor of tobacco. My boy is an airbender.
Was Airbender, dude?
What do you guys think about the coronavirus? You think it'll
Oh man, I'm
be a
scared.
problem, or do you think it'll just fall off?
No, I'm scared.
Yeah?
You know what? I have to share my concerns right now. I'm actually fucking scared for this virus, dog.
Really?
Do you think it'll hit America?
It already has.
It already has, yeah.
And a couple others.
Yeah. Hopefully that shit doesn't spread. Because
Yeah.
I do think it's an issue. I mean, there's calculated now about 90,000 people who have been infected, and it's just been shortly out.
They just
And
die?
it's very well. Yeah, if you don't get immediate treatment, not only will you die, but you'll also. It's like you can spread it to like 14 people like within like, minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like fucking crazy. It spreads really fast, and if you don't get immediate treatment, you're like fucked. Because
I'm
it's
gonna take my immune system vitamins.
and you homeboy with Lyme disease, all that shit's gonna kick in at once. I'm telling you, you're gonna be gone, dog.
Just be walking one day and just.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm actually genuinely scared. Now, all jokes aside, I'm actually genuinely
I
scared.
don't really know how it works.
I've heard some of the symptoms, and I feel like from what I've heard, it's kind of like an extreme fever. But you can look it up just so we're not ignorant of shit.
You said there's 90,000 cases?
That's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I saw
That's a
now.
lot.
And yeah, it's yeah.
It's like
and-
Ebola wasn't anywhere near that.
no, it was not. That's what I'm saying. That's why I got scared because I was like, holy shit, that's spreading fast
That's
as
a lot.
fuck.
Well, they'll
yeah,
just tell us all to stay in our houses. Hopefully.
man, I don't know about that. It's gonna become like The Walking Dead. Like you
Face
breathe that
mask.
shit, dog. That's scary, dude.
Could
Honestly,
you imagine if half the population just died from
I
like a disease?
I would
Like, what-
believe it.
what
I mean,
would happen
the
with
back
society?
That's happened. That's happened before in our society.
Oh, yeah.
The Black Plague, dog. That shit fucking wiped out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
That shit could very well happen again.
I'm just saying.
Is
Whenever
nature taking back its shit, dog?
Yeah, Mother Nature has a way of always balancing things. Always.
Always.
If you look at when like humanity was really growing, because there was times when humanity was a lot based on history that they found, and they all got wiped out, and they don't know why or
Yeah.
how.
Some damn diseases out here, man.
Speaking of that, whether global warming is, I don't think it's an issue whether it's true or not. Like the Earth is warming up. I don't think
It's
it's an issue.
It's definitely true.
I think the Earth is like an organism and it'll balance itself out, something like that.
Yeah, I definitely
That's what I
think that the global warming is a thing. I definitely think it's a thing. I think it is very over proportionized because it gets it gets mass coverage on the media.
Oh yeah.
Like these Australian
What's her name? Greta Grunberg.
Greta Thunberg, I think.
Greta Thunberg.
Yeah. I don't like.
This boy hates her, dude.
Yeah, I don't hate Greta.
This boy hates her, dude.
I hate that they put her in that position because
she's pushed. I think she's pushed.
she's definitely pushed 100%, dog.
She's in middle school.
That's the issue. That's the issue that I fucking have with it.
It's like, what is this kid doing?
She won.
Like,
she won
you've been alive for
Person
8
of the
years.
Year award. I was like, for why, dog? Because she said a speech. Like she made a speech. Like I could have made that speech.
But then, if you think about it, he only cared about it because she won. He did not know the previous 5 people that won.
Again, I'm just saying that we're like focusing on this little girl, who really all she's done is just made a speech. There are people out there who are actually making a difference.
Yeah,
that's the issue that I personally have with it. And then now you see her with like all these like celebrities and shit.
That they're doing, it makes them feel good, like they're helping out.
It's just,
you know.
Man, I feel like it's part of a bigger thing. I feel like it's part of a bigger thing, man.
Yeah.
It's just but it's a bunch of bullshit. Honestly, it's all a bunch of crap.
What do you think? It's a part of a bigger thing? What bigger thing? I want to hear it.
It's a bunch of bullshit, dog. I'll be crazy with my thoughts, dog.
But it did what the people choice thing. It worked because it got people triggered, like this boy here.
No, yeah, 100%.
It worked because, like I said, who was the last winner?
I don't know.
Why didn't you care back then?
Because I didn't care for it, dog. I think that
it worked.
But who were the last winners?
Were they?
I have no idea because I don't care. I don't care if she won.
I think it's important to me now because of the subject matter. Because I think it actually is an issue.
It worked.
That's the reason why.
It did what it wanted to. It triggered Donald Trump. He was triggered too. So it worked.
That boy gets triggered a lot though.
It worked though. It did what it's supposed to do. It create talk. Because like I said, I don't know the last 5 winners. Let's name right now. Let's see. It was People's Magazine, right?
Is it? No, I don't think that's
what was it called? It was
Times Magazine.
Times Magazine.
Yeah. Come on, dog. You gotta use that space bar.
Time. I know.
Because everybody did the same thing when Caitlyn Jenner won that award.
Oh.
What was it? Like
I think it might have been.
Heroic.
Yeah, something like that.
Award, yeah.
And people only care when they only care when like.
Yeah, what happened to Caitlyn Jenner?
Ain't nothing happened.
Hypocrite.
She's still living her life.
What's the story?
Or whatever.
I heard that he was regarding it. There's an article about.
No,
that.
I don't think so. Time Person of the Year. Here it is. Let's see. Winners.
I feel like Nelson Mandela was one.
Okay, so my boys Greta Thunberg, the Guardians. It wasn't the people that See, you didn't care. All right, let me
I just
name
didn't
last
know.
5.
Not that I didn't care.
The Guardians, the Silence Breakers, your boy Donald Trump, Angela Merkel, Ebola fighters.
Ebola fighters.
That was back in 2014. Damn, I thought that was a little bit sooner. I thought it was sooner.
Now I knew Donald Trump won it. So I was aware of that. I know Barack Obama won it too. I only know when the presidents won it. I don't care. It's just it's just
still funny that he still won it.
That's why he was sorry. That's why he was sorry as hell. He wanted to be on there twice. That actually could be the reason, dog.
Watch, he'll be the next $1 bill face.
Nah, I don't think
Imagine
they'll
the
take
Donald
that far.
Trump.
Oh, Donald
bill
Trump.
face.
Man, that would be hilarious, dog.
Hello, $1.
That would be so fucking hilarious. How much money would it amount to? You said the $1 bill?
Yeah.
Nah,
The
man.
Trump bill.
You gotta make it a brand new bill, dog. Cause that boy makes a lot of money. You gotta
Be
make
like
it
a 10,000.
Yeah, or like 1,000. You ain't gotta go that crazy, dog. $1,000 bill, get 3 zeros right there.
They'll say Trump K.
Oh, there's actually repeat winners, dude. Holy crap! I'm not looking at it. Is there? Because there's 2 by the name. Oh yeah, there's repeat winners.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
dog.
there's repeat
Yeah,
winners.
just keep winning people. How do you win that?
Oh
award?
shit, dog! I thought that was Adolf Hitler for some reason. I was like,
Do
why is he
people
on
get
Times
elected?
Magazine? Dog?
I think it's like
Where's the poll come from?
I think it's like the journalist. They're journalists.
Would you want to be on Times Magazine, brother?
Maybe one day
I like that.
at the right time.
I don't care about none of that shit, dog. Honestly.
I'm just thinking about how I could expand. Because, like, in 10 years, I want to have an empire.
Oh.
A business empire.
What do
Be
you have-
close to your mouth, my guy.
What do you have in mind?
I have a lot in mind. A lot of different business ideas, but
Coffee shop.
I can't say them.
You can't say it.
Can't say him.
They gonna steal it from
Well,
you?
actually, I can say one that I'm already doing.
All right.
So, I own part of a water company.
Oh,
It's called Hydrosonic.
that's interesting.
Oh, actually,
Like,
you told me about this.
Ultra purified.
Pretty cool.
You shoot like sound frequencies into it, but it changes the properties of the water, and actually hydrates you like 4 times as effectively.
So it's like better than
Crazy.
coconut
It's like
water?
super water, yeah. It's insane. So we're hoping to have it launched in March, but we're still like talking to the investors, and we're working with a lot of other people, a CBD company. So we'll be having CBD beverages.
Oh, that's neat.
The heck?
So I'm crossing my fingers for that.
So you said you vibrate the water?
Yeah. There's a whole process in it, but
So
Can't
what is
discuss
it? Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested. I'm like, what the fuck
I can
is it?
talk
How
about
does
the
that
water
even go?
itself. Like the water itself. So liquids are measured in what's called dynes, and it's like the consistency of what the element is. So if you have alcohol is like I think it's like 15 dynes or even lower, like five dynes. You have tap water that's like 89 dynes, and then the human blood's at like 40 dynes. Well, our water is 39 dynes, so like it's closer to our blood, so it's able to absorb it. It has great absorbing properties.
Okay.
So like if you put it on your skin, it gets super soft and hydrated. We did a test with concrete, and when the concrete used the water, it actually was like a lot stronger. So it's pretty crazy.
That's actually pretty interesting. What the fuck?
Didn't you say there's like studies that you guys have done too?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do those studies?
We worked with like Fletcher High School. We sponsored the football team and had them do that stuff. And he's been studying it for like 10 years with people and just people he knew. We have thousands and thousands of testimonies.
So what do you think's taken so long? How long has it been? Would you
Yeah,
say?
it's been a while. Cause I heard about it last year,
It's
dude.
been a few years, right?
Oh yeah. Well, just investors. It requires a lot of money. We had worked out like the business stuff, but we just needed the investment, and we're just waiting to work with the right people, because doing the right type of business with the right type of people is very important to us. So we want to make sure that we do it right. We have like a company that's going to lease out their facility to us down outside of Lakeland. That's a naturally spring fed. So we're literally, as soon as we get that check, it's go time.
That's pretty fucking interesting.
So
Respect, actually.
yep.
Yeah, I hope that works out, man. That'd actually be pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I'm really been crossing my. I've been working with this guy for
So-
like 2 or 3 years. Just
So how
with
much?
Whatever.
What would you price the bottle at? And how many ounces in a bottle? Because that's
That's
a
a good
damn good question.
question.
Because this is a basic.
Yeah.
Bottle. This is about
It'd be like a basic bottle.
16 fluid ounces. So would you be doing a basic bottle, and how much would you charge for it? Because
We would do different stuff like 5 gallons. You could do 5 gallons. You could do 1 water bottle. But we also made a concentrate version. It's like the water, but it like cycles through a lot longer. And you can put it with regular water, and it still works. Like the cells
what?
like reconnect. And we just had it tested at the FSCJ college too.
So when you say it reconnects when you put it in regular water, it like purifies it in a sense.
Yeah, it helps purify it. It doesn't like purify it, but it helps get it to that consistency.
Okay, so it
Density.
helps to level it out.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It dilutes it in a
Yeah.
sense.
So we're thinking about doing like more concentrate, and then you can mix it and get more.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've never thought about water like that. I never
Yeah.
knew that shit.
I mean, it's a big industry. Coke bought out like Smart Water for like $3 billion. I mean, a lot of these big like bottled water. This is the #1 selling drink in America.
That makes
I
sense.
didn't know if
Yeah,
you
I
knew that.
definitely
thought
believe
you
Bottled
that.
water.
Yeah, about water.
I
So
believe that.
if you have a niche, hoping to make it big in the market. And then with that, I'll fund my other business endeavors.
What's your other business endeavors? Quick like footnote.
I'm starting a coffee shop, and
Dude, yeah, that's been going on for a minute too, dude.
no, I've been on hold for it because I've been just wanting to do it myself with my money.
I like
Because
that.
you got to split a lot of it, and I have like a lot of things that I vision, and it's been hard finding someone with that same vision. who
You
will
have
let
to
me run with
finance it
that.
too, right? You would have
Yeah,
to finance.
financing it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot that goes into it. And I was working with the guy, almost had it open at the beach, and actually it is open at the beach right now. Just I didn't finish it with him, and yeah, it's right next to Surfer.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I
sur-
saw
the-
it.
the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
That's where
pretty
it would've
dope.
been.
That's a damn
But
location.
he just wasn't focused on
His vision was
the money. He was just trying to help out. Like he has a homeless shelter back behind that, to where he helps out. And he just wanted to give out a bunch of free coffee and like get the community involved. And it was a different vision. He's very religious, so he wanted like certain. And I just knew it wouldn't make it. I was like, coffee shop, you have to sell a certain amount to be able to. I mean, there's a lot of maintenance involved in paying employees, so.
But coffee is also one of the most what's it called? One of the most. What's that word called when? No, not that. What's the word where you like? Dang it, dude. Okay, say this water bottle costs 40 cents. I sell it for $5. What's it called?
Profit margin, maybe.
It's a word for that. No,
ROI.
upscale. What's it called? Where you?
Sell it for a much higher.
That's what it is. It's a word for that though.
Your
Yeah, it's
return on
realistically,
investment.
you can make a cup of coffee
Yeah.
for
You
like
can-
$1.80.
This is really the word I'm looking for. But you know what I'm saying?
Upsell?
Yeah. No, it's a word I'm looking for.
Profit margin.
This is it's literally it's like a one word for it. You can upscale. I don't know. I'll think of it later. But that's coffee. You can make coffee like 40 cents or something like that.
Well, with
And
the
you have
basic,
Starbucks. You have
'cause
Starbucks.
you have milk, you have syrup, you have the cup, you
Yeah.
have the stirs, you have
Like
napkins.
80 cents, and you can
Realistically, with
It's
all
Starbucks
of it combined,
can-
it's like $1.80, $2
If
if you're
that,
doing really
dude.
well.
if that, and Starbucks selling it for like $4.
I'm telling you, it's a lot more expensive than you think. Because even for cheap for cups, they're like still like
Bro,
6 cents a cup.
Let's say a cup of coffee. How much does it cost? One cup of
6 cents a
coffee.
cup.
Yeah, maybe even a little more, like 20 cents, depending on where you get it from. It's
Ah,
been a while since I've checked, so the market could have changed. But
It's been a few years.
but I have a full business plan where I run all the different numbers.
Do you know
But-
we're gonna run out of coffee at some point?
Are we?
Yeah, we are. We definitely are.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna burn through that fucking resource.
I don't know. Not if we keep growing trees. But really, I think it's like one tree produces like one bag of coffee for like every year.
It's about 27 cents to make a cup of coffee.
That's real cheap.
Is that just products or everything?
Okay, so you take 1 pound of coffee is enough to make 48 6-ounce cups of coffee.
Hmm.
Uh huh.
So it's about 27 cents a cup. I think just for the coffee itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, just coffee and water.
Probably just coffee itself, not including the cup. But a cup of what? A couple cents? In total,
Yeah,
probably-
it'd probably be like $1 or something.
that's what I'm saying. But it's a word for I'm looking for.
But you have to take the average of what the store is selling the most of, and if you're doing a lot with milk, if you're doing a lot with cups versus
Right.
iced coffee or even ice.
Everything. I
ice,
mean,
you
everything's
gotta
accounted.
Yeah, so like $1. I think it's like 80 cents, honestly.
And if they want syrups, you got to pay for the syrups on top of that.
That's why, yeah.
The,
it's a word
the
for it,
thing is
dog.
that once you like mass buy this stuff, so like you'd be
It
getting
comes out cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
in bulk, but when you buy in bulk, you get better deals, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
yeah, and the number I gave you, the 27 cents, is
That's where
coming
you time
from.
your shipments in with the. Yeah, there's a lot into it.
Yeah, because you got a middleman, and you got to upscale it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a word
Because
for
you
it,
got
dude.
because you got to have a profit margin. I'm pretty sure you're looking for profit margin.
No, I'm not. Thousands. No, that's a word for it. But fuck, dude, I can't think of it. There's a better word for it, dude. We're like, let me just profit margin.
But see, like, even though my coffee shop, I didn't get it started, that's how I met this water guy. That's how I started working with him, build his trust. Him and I have
It's
been
gonna work out, dog.
good friends. But, like, even though that like, ended up being a wall, I still learned from it. One, get everything in paper, document it, and then also, the water thing came from it.
I'm sure you can do it.
Oh, really?
As long as you got a
Yeah.
vision.
That's how I met. My guy.
Right.
As long as you got a vision, you'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
That's it. Then you put in work.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do. There's really nothing else to do in anything in life, but just literally setting your mind to something.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's like people overthink it because they don't think it.
Well, as long as you're pursuing that, you'll meet other people and network. And like Tony, the guy who invented this, I met him in a GNC when he was working there a while back, and I told him about my coffee shop. He told me how the water actually helps make the coffee better. So that was his company was part of my business plan
Oh, okay, that's neat. So you
So we
would you'd
became
use that
business
water
partners
to also
to
like
make the coffee.
to make the coffee.
And I was doing tests with it, and it made the coffee taste like 10 times better. Like literally the best cup of coffee ever. I can make you the best
Was it
cup of
something
coffee.
like that on Shark Tank too?
Yeah, and I was
Was it
working
Shark
on
Tank?
it, and then there was an episode on Shark Tank like 2 years later, and a guy did something similar with the water, and it made the coffee taste better, and absorb like something very similar.
Let me ask you a real ass question.
I was
you-
pissed.
Can you give me some of that water?
I was pissed.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Next time you come here, I want you to bring some of that water because I really
Okay.
do want to make some coffee. I'm actually interested
Okay.
in the coffee thing.
Yeah.
I'm really interested. I think it's actually a dope concept.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is not the word I'm looking for. I know my friend tomorrow would give it to me. But the word, this is actually it's like a technical term for it. It's called arbitrage. Arbitrage. No, I'm saying it wrong, dude.
Arbitrary.
No, arbitrage.
Restroom calls for me, bro.
Arbitrage.
Arbitrage?
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna need. Not my bathroom, Randy. Fuck. God damn it,
Double clog up the toilet.
bro. Don't say that out loud, bro. Don't
What
say that out loud, my
happens?
guy.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Every house.
Arbitrage.
Arbitrage.
That's not the word I'm looking for, but that's the word. It's
Sounds French. Arbitrage.
bro. I've been actually been investing, dude. I've been investing in the stock market. Real talk.
Oh yeah.
I've made.
What's your
Re-
percentages? How much are you gaining percent wise every month?
From
What?
what? From what?
I'm buying stock, dude.
Oh, sweet. It's fun.
I'm up 5%, dude.
Nice. That's not bad.
That's still good.
What,
made-
what stocks did you get? Like what company?
I made $3.27.
Oh, okay.
Robinhood?
Yes, sir. Robinhood.
You
Yes,
can make
sir.
good money doing it.
But Robinhood's like for beginners. I'm a beginner, dude.
Yeah.
I ain't.
You use
Yeah.
like TD or
Pro.
Ameritrade eventually.
Yeah. Right now, the stock Vivint, it's a monster
Vivint?
stock, bro. Vivint.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
a solar company. You know, it's funny. Me and my buddy were actually talking about this last year. I think it was like $4 or $8. Vivint.
Now it's like 19.
And now it's 19, right? Or
Yeah.
something.
For the security home. There's two of them.
Yeah.
security home.
Yeah.
They're very. I think because they're very new. They opened up trading like they opened up stocks like 3 months ago,
Mhm.
4 months ago, and it's like it's going up really fast. I think there's a ceiling for it, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
my-
because if they also open the stocks to more people, to where there's more, shares available
yeah.
or more stocks available, then it's going to cut it.
But all I know is my
on the
boy.
value.
All I know my boy Joey's selling dogs. So the more he sells, because he works at Vivint, the more he sells, the more I make it. You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about here?
Investing.
I invested in
stocks.
Vivint.
Oh, in stocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I invested in
pretty
Vivint.
good.
I invested in
I feel
Vivint.
like you have to put a lot of time into stocks sometimes.
No, you really don't. I think maybe
not
maybe
really.
researching,
No.
No?
it. But if you really want just for investment, there's not much thought process behind it. I think really.
Just read the book. It's like The Intelligent Investor, and then watch a YouTube channel. It's Preston Psych, and that's really all you need. Like for starting out, you can make like a couple $100 every week or so. Seriously, yeah. Just like swing trading, like every
Oh,
3-4 days.
That's what I like.
You might, of course, like have some like times where you like learning curves, like you fuck up once or twice, but that's about it. Yeah.
I would rather invest money in and this is just because I don't want to put any work into it. I would rather invest in like commercial real estate, like residential apartment
Yeah.
units. It's such a money maker, dog, and it's like it's the safest way you can go with your money. I feel like, cause like there's no going. It's like it's living. You know what I'm saying? It's like living
even
space.
flipping houses, I think.
Yeah, like even if the stock market crashed and people are lost fucking jobs and shit, they still need to live somewhere. And if they can't if they're gonna lose their house and they can't buy a fucking house, they're gonna have to rent somewhere.
Yeah.
So where are they gonna go? The apartments. It's like you can't lose. You literally cannot lose, and you will automatically be tripling the amount of your investment. It's a long-term investment.
If you're just renting it out.
It's a long-term investment. That's the other thing. You got to go in patient when it comes to unless you have a shit ton of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless
you buy.
Yeah, if you're not accredited, if you're not accredited yourself, it's gonna be slow. But if you have a lot of money, it's fucking easy.
That's what Grant Cardone does.
Yeah, that's where I get my information from.
Yeah.
I got his book and shit. I fucking love it, dude. I honestly
Sell or Be Sold.
I've listened to be honest.
10X
I have
Rule.
10X Rule. I've read that one. I just listened to Sell or Be Sold, but I'm talking about like his real estate handbook specifically.
I was doing his school for a little bit in Massachusetts.
Oh, really?
For about a month. It was really nice. I learned a lot. It helped a lot on the job. I was seeing it, and I was like, oh, that explains this. So it really helps when you're actually doing sales to be in something like that.
Absolutely.
Because you can apply it every day, and that's what his school did.
Yeah, I just can't wait to make a shit ton of money, dog. Honestly, I just pour the shit into real estate.
Yeah.
It's easy residual. Like honestly, it's non-stop cash flow. Like that's what you want. You want money working for you. You don't want to do the other thing.
Imagine you start a plaza, or even you open a bunch of restaurants or businesses, and if you do different ones, let's say I open a food store like a grocery market, and then I open up a club, and I open up a coffee shop, then I open up a really hit restaurant, and then real estate company. If you think about it, a majority of the money around that area is just going to you. Like you're literally.
Are you talking about like spreading
like empire
locally
type stuff? If you think about it,
like you want to build locally.
Yeah, I mean, like if you build an area, but if you think about it, you're in every aspect of the market.
That's what I'm saying. You want to build heavily locally, where you basically manage all income and food, and just everything.
Yeah.
You trying to monopolize that shit, dog?
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely. But if you can do it right and you make it the best experience, you can change a whole entire city.
Yeah.
I was trying to build what's it called? A utopia?
An empire.
An empire?
An empire, yeah.
Damn, dude.
Global.
How long are we in this bit? God damn.
Hour and 30, dude.
Global business endeavor.
Honestly, I fucking enjoyed this podcast.
Yeah, it was fun.
I thought it was funny, yeah.
I would say the only thing is, I mean, whenever you can, fourth.
Oh yeah, I mean,
just because it's hard, like it's like, do I come in yet or not?
Dude, we struggle, bro. We started with that. We started with 2 mics only when we had 4 people on.
Listen, man, you guys have been lucky that you're not having to swing that shit. All of us had to swing that shit before. We only used to have these 2 mics. Dude, it was so annoying. I mean, we're definitely gonna get a 4th mic, like for fucking sure, because I actually enjoy the 4-way conversation. I feel like it's a lot more interactive. You got a lot more people talking.
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually pretty dope and I think it gave it a flow. Like I didn't even have to worry about flow. Like I didn't have to worry about asking a question or anything like that. It's just it's a fun kind of podcast. I mean, I enjoy both spectrums, but I like this. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of interesting topics, definitely. Like, who knows what's going to end up getting thrown up? Meth gators.
My boy's an expert in Florida. That's
all
I know.
Florida.
Boy's a geologist, dog.
Florida. What's it called? A Florida concierge, dog. You know what I'm saying? He knows his stuff.
Hey, listen. If you need to go out in the wild of Florida, hit me up. I got you.
I was prepared.
And the backwoods of Florida too.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we didn't even talk about the giveaway, man.
Oh.
Go to Christian, say it.
Yeah, there's a giveaway. They're giving away some free AirPods.
Hey.
So, I mean,
talk about.
You guys definitely need to start commenting and stuff so they can give away these things.
How do you answer
they're going to give it to me.
How do you answer the giveaway?
You just have to comment on this podcast.
Fake news.
Don't fake news to folks. You got to follow. You got to follow Instagram.
Follow Instagram.
Which is
the
Ignorance is Bliss Live. And
Ignorance is bliss live.
what else you got to do?
And you also got to comment and tag some friends.
There you go. But
Yeah.
you got to subscribe before you comment,
But you got to
right?
subscribe.
That's how
and
you
then you got to
enter.
comment under the
There you
video.
go.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. That was beautifully done. I couldn't have done it better myself, man.
God dang.
I got you.
No, I think we're ending it now because I still want to work out. Dude, I get these gains in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to do this again? Because you guys live 7 minutes from my house, literally.
It
So
took you.
close.
Oh shit! It took you.
Yeah.
It took you an hour to get here, but
Yeah, exactly. What happened?
no, but I guess definitely if you guys want to, we're gonna get a fourth mic in, or if you want, dude, buy a mic and use it when we come by.
We'll see. I actually might have a recording mic.
A USB mic, that'll be fine.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is USB.
Oh.
That'll be fine, dude.
It's a one of the blue something.
Blue
Blue
Yeti.
Yeti?
Yeah.
What, you gotta
The older
send, got to
ones.
send us a picture because we
Okay.
we
I'd have to
have
find
a,
it.
we have a Blue Yeti.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it, buddy.
I don't know. It might be.
No, I'm saying you. Actually, it'd be,
It's my
dude,
dad's. My dad
it'd be
was a
so much
professional
easier.
musician.
I'm telling you, when we have all 4 microphones and everybody doesn't have to worry about doing this shit because somebody can actually cut in.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes cuts are good.
But we need to. We can't be talking on the mic together because it's gonna murder people.
Oh yeah, obviously not. But I'm saying that sometimes it's good when there's like a slight interruption.
Yes, but I mean that's
Oh,
it, dude.
yeah.
I think it's it. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes, probably longer. Yeah, hour and 30,
Longest podcast.
possibly.
Hey,
You know your mic, your camera died.
my camera died.
It's just us here now.
This is us, man.
Hello.
All right, guys. I'm
I'm
gonna
the
out
voice
this. I'm
inside
gonna
your
after
head.
this shit out real quick. For anybody that tuned in, thank you for tuning in. Anybody that will be watching, thank you for watching. Please remember that we have a giveaway going. Free shit. Anyways, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and please turn the notifications on so you know when we go live. Other than that, it's been Ignorance is Bliss. Have a good night. Bye, fuckers.
Oh yeah.